Hello there. Let's have a look at the weather across the Middle East and Levant. It remains very unsettled across the north of the region, thanks to the remains of Storm Bora that's pulled away from Greece. It's taking the unsettled weather to Cyprus and onwards to Turkey. That'll eventually push its way further east as we go into the midweek, bringing some showers into Lebanon and Syria. Further south of this, it's a more settled situation. A Shamal wind that's been blowing down the Gulf is set to ease as we go into Wednesday, but temperatures will continue to fall slightly for the likes of Doha in Qatar. And temperatures are set to come down across the north of Africa for the likes of Algeria. You can see some unsettled weather gaining ground across western parts of the Mediterranean. It'll be 15 degrees in Algiers with those unsettled conditions by the midweek. Much quieter across more central areas of northern Africa. Very wet across that central band of Africa, with showers stretching from Equatorial Guinea all the way to northern areas of Mozambique. It's much drier for South Africa, a few showers coming into the very east. But look at that heat baking Botswana. If we have a look at the 3-day for Gaborone, it will be exceptionally hot on Wednesday with a chance of thunderstorms. Hello there. After a very mild and settled weekend across Europe, the weather has turned much colder and more unsettled, thanks to a band of rain that's pushed its way from the west to more central areas, bringing wintry weather to the Alps. That extends its way towards Scandinavia and the Baltic states. Ahead of it, it is looking a little quieter, but more grey and gloomy across eastern parts of Europe. And there in the southeast, well, we've still got the remains of Storm Bora that ravaged parts of Greece. That's moved on to Cyprus and Turkey. Behind that, we're going to get another band of rain moving across the Mediterranean, bringing some windy conditions to the likes of Sardinia. And it looks rather windy across Scandinavia, though some settled weather with some sunshine. That's not the case for Britain and the island of Ireland. There's more heavy rain pouring down, coming into western parts of France. We could see some snow in Scotland on Tuesday. Wetter as well for northern parts of Spain, but still some settled weather to be found for southern parts of Portugal and Spain. Now, in terms of temperatures, well, they are going to be heading south across much of the region. You can see the temperature coming down in 2 degrees in Zurich on Wednesday, -1 in Stockholm.